Only YouTube's parent company, Google, has a search engine that is bigger than YouTube. 8 out of 10 search results for videos are YouTube videos, and the site is always growing because more than 500 hours of new content are added every minute. How can you make sure you don't get lost in the sea of videos? Using the best SEO practices for videos, your best bet is to make sure that good videos are optimized for search. With these tips, you can build a strong SEO strategy for YouTube. What is an SEO plan for YouTube? Search engine optimization, SEO, is the process of making online content rank well in search engine results pages. This process is always changing, SERPs. Optimizing your content for search is important if you want to get more traffic and reach more people, since search is often the gatekeeper to your content. YouTube SEO involves optimizing your channel, playlists, metadata, video descriptions, and videos. This is different from Google, where rank is determined by backlinks and other factors. Both inside and outside of YouTube, you can make your videos easy for search engines to find. You may already know the basics of SEO for YouTube videos, like using keywords in the channel name, meta description, and tags. But you can do more for YouTube SEO by making videos easier to find. Since search engine bots can't watch videos, they must be indexed using the text information that goes with them. Using the text in your video in the form of transcripts, closed captions, and subtitles is a key part of a YouTube SEO strategy because it may improve user experience, engagement, watch time, viewership, and SEO. Here are 10 suggestions for improving your YouTube SEO and getting more views. 1. Choose a strong word. Before you can improve YouTube SEO, you need to choose the right keyword or phrase for your video. When keywords are spoken in the audio, they often show up in the video's title, metadata, captions, and transcripts. This is helpful for SEO. The words and phrases you choose for your keywords and keyword phrases should describe your video well and be similar to what people type into search engines to find content like yours. You'll need to do some keyword research to find out what search terms and phrases people use. A simple way to find a keyword for your video is to use YouTube's Search Suggest feature. Put a business-related word or phrase into the search box to see what YouTube suggests. You can also get terms from your YouTube search report in the traffic sources greater than YouTube search area of YouTube Studio. When you search for your keyword on YouTube, look at how many about results come up to see if it's a good one. To stand out from the crowd, you should look for keyword variations that get a lot of searches but don't have a lot of competition. Even though picking the best keyword is easier said than done, there are many tools that can help. Here are some tools. Planner for AdWords keywords from Ubersuggest, Moz Keyword Explorer Vision from vidEQ. With the help of these tools, you can look into other information like keyword volume, which is the number of monthly Google searches for the phrase, and cost per click, which is the average cost per click for the term on Google AdWords. Make sure YouTube knows about your strong keyword by putting it in the file name of your video. For example, the name of your file could be Makeup Tutorial for the Hulk, followed by the type of video file. Tip: to find specific movies, you might want to use long-tail search terms that are more specific. For example, Makeup Tutorial for the Hulk would be a better search term than just Makeup Tutorial. 2. Add closed captions that are honest. YouTube's transcription software makes the captions for your videos automatically, but YouTube's auto subtitles are only about 70% accurate, so the captions are often embarrassing and don't make sense. Google punishes spam and gives points to search results that are useful. Spam is often described as automatically generated gibberish, which is also a good way to describe most auto captions. If you use wrong captions, your YouTube channel could be marked as spam and drop in the search rankings. To stop auto captions from hurting your SEO strategy, you should add accurate closed captions to your YouTube videos using an SRT file. Search engines can't see videos, but they can read text, so that Google can index it and give it the right ranking. Your video's captions will be full of relevant keywords that describe what it's about. There are a number of ways to add captions to YouTube videos. Some YouTubers use the automated transcript as a starting point and then fix any mistakes by hand. There are other ways to do DIY transcription that are cheap but require a lot of work. The easiest thing to do is to send your films to a reputable video transcription service. The turnaround time for professional video transcription is quick, and the quality is high. Not only do captions help SEO, but they also have the following benefits. A study by Digital Discovery Networks shows that SEO is better when YouTube video descriptions are used. In the first 2 weeks that they used captions, the number of views went up by 13.48% and by 7.32% overall. They did this by searching for a keyword phrase that only showed up in the captions of their videos and nowhere else in the title, description, tags, or metadata. Because search engines could read the text in the captions, videos with captions often showed up in search results. Better user experience and participation. Closed captions make more people watch because they keep people interested even when they can't hear the sound. This is especially important for people who use mobile devices and might not have access to sound. The fact that more than 70% of YouTube time is spent on mobile devices shows how important it is to have accurate subtitles. YouTube videos with closed captions have a higher rate of user engagement and get more likes, shares, and comments than videos without captions. When there is more engagement, the ranking factors for video searches go up, which means that more people will see the videos. The amount of time someone spends watching a video on YouTube is a key factor in figuring out where it ranks in a search. Higher SEO rankings and longer watch times go hand in hand. Closed captions help people who are deaf or hard of hearing watch your YouTube videos. They also help your SEO. Also, hearing people can turn off the sound and watch your video in a quiet library or on a noisy train with captions. In the end, captions let more people watch, understand, and enjoy your movie. 3. Add a transcript of your video to the description of it. The best place on YouTube to put your transcript is in the description of the video. Most of the time, 5,000 characters is enough space for a transcript of a 10-minute video with a lot of talking. If your transcript is too long, you can add a short version with a link to the full version on a different web page. This is also a good idea if you want to include important information in the description, like a call to action. Even though Backlinko's research found no link between descriptions optimized for a certain keyword and the rankings for that phrase, keyword-rich descriptions are still a good idea because they can help your video rank for relevant terms and show up as a suggested video. Transcripts make it easier to look through content and make it easier for people to talk to each other. 4. Provide multiple language subtitles. Translations help you reach more people and improve your YouTube SEO, just like English captions make your videos easier for people to watch. YouTube is very popular all over the world. Only 16.4% of people who visit YouTube's website are from the United States, but more than 2 billion signed-in users watch YouTube every month around the world. Foreign language subtitles make it possible for people who don't speak English as their first language to enjoy your videos. Search engines will also index your translated caption files, so your movie will show up in the search results for those languages. Since there is less competition for non-English terms, you have a better chance of ranking higher, which can be very important for a YouTube SEO plan. 5. Use keywords to optimize your title, description, and tags. Once you've picked a good term, you need to make sure that all of the text around your video is optimized for that term. For example, if you upload a video about how to put on makeup, make sure to optimize the title, description, and tags for the word makeup tutorial. Remember that search engines know about keyword stuffing, which is a way to cheat the system by using a lot of different keywords and phrases. Don't worry about that. Write for people, not for computers, or you could get in trouble. After doing keyword research and choosing your keywords, put them in the following fields as naturally as possible. It can hold up to 100 characters, but it cuts off after 70, so put the most important information and keyword at the beginning. Use language that makes them want to click, and they will. How to, advice, tips, and numbered lists are all examples. 7 ways to increase the number of video subscriptions, for example. It can hold up to 5,000 characters, but depending on the device, it cuts off after about 120 characters. Since more than half of buyers are influenced by product videos, it is important for e-commerce sites to include a link to your product. For it to be clickable, the // must be there. Don't go too far, no more than 500 characters. Double quote sentences to make sure that your video is an exact match for a long-tail keyword phrase. For example, instead of just writing makeup and tutorial, call your video a makeup tutorial. Always add tags in order of how relevant they are, and keep the user in mind as you do so. The YouTube Creator Academy gives the following tips for making descriptions searchable. Instead of just a list of keywords, give a summary of your video in natural language. Your most important keywords should go in the first part of your description. Choose 1 or 2 words that best describe your video and put them in the title and description in a big way. You can use Google AdWords Keyword Planner and Google Trends to find popular keywords and words that are similar to them. By using these search terms, you can get more people to visit your website. You can keep your viewers from having a bad time and possibly breaking YouTube's rules by avoiding irrelevant phrases in your description. If you want to post your video on more than just YouTube, you should slightly change the keyword phrases. If you have more than one website, you shouldn't try to compete with yourself. Lastly, use language that is true and relevant. Trying to make money off of trending topics that have nothing to do with the content of your video will hurt your score in the long run. Describe your goal term in your video. If you don't use your target term in your video, it won't show up in your subtitles or transcript, which are 2 important parts of a good YouTube SEO plan. To keep from stuffing your transcript, try to use your keyword in a natural way throughout your video. If writing a screenplay ahead of time is helpful, try to put your keyword at the beginning of your video so it will show up early in your transcript. 7. Make a thumbnail that is interesting. The choice of the video thumbnail image has a big effect on the click-through rate. Use high-quality pictures with a 16:9 aspect ratio that stand out well. The best shots are those that show the face up close. YouTube users can pick which frame appears as the thumbnail for their video. YouTube will give you 3 screenshots to choose from, but you can also choose another frame from the video or upload your own picture. If you need ideas for photos, you can use websites like Canva, which have designs made just for YouTube video thumbnails. Make sure nothing crucial in your thumbnail is obscured by YouTube's overlay of the video time in the lower corner of the thumbnail. But keep in mind that Google uses image recognition to automatically get rid of certain images, like the YouTube logo. The best image is one that shows your goal term clearly. This will make you more visible in relevant search results. 8. Add YouTube cards and end screens. YouTube cards are pre-formatted notifications that tell viewers what to do at the right time during your video. Once set up, visitors can click on the cards in the upper right corner of your films to learn more about them. Cards are a great way to boost your rating on YouTube because the site wants people to stay there. You can add up to 5 cards to a video. Cards can have a variety of calls to action, such as links to other channels, requests for donations to charities, or crowdsourcing. When a video is done playing, end screens come up and tell people what to do next. Cards and end screens can both make it more fun to watch a video and get people to watch more or move on after they're done. End screens can tell people about the following. You can look through more YouTube channels, playlists, and videos. Become a member of your channel. Check your products, your crowdsourcing campaigns, and your website. 9. Put the experience of the user first. Blacklinko's research shows that engagement signals like comments, likes, shares, and subscriptions are strongly linked to higher ranks. Google is mostly interested in how people respond to your writing, since that's what keeps people on their site. To get people interested in your videos, ask them to share, like, and comment on them. Also take the time to answer their messages and comments. Spend some time on YouTube. As you might guess, watch time is very important. Watch time is the length of time that a video is actually watched, not the percent watched. For example, if you watch 50% of a 10-minute movie, you'll get a higher score than if you watch 100% of a 3-minute video. In the first 15 seconds of a teaser, you should get the audience's attention. Show the end result at the beginning of your DIY project tutorial video to get people interested. Session view duration. Session watch time is another important sign of how involved a user is. YouTube gives credit to videos based on how they change the whole viewing experience for a user. Did the visitor leave the website after watching the video, or did they stay and watch 3 more videos? Videos that help YouTube's goal of getting more users involved are given more attention. Contrary to what most people think, videos that are meant to get people to visit your website will hurt your SEO because they take people away from YouTube. Reason for using. You can find out what Google thinks. Okay, not really, but Google does know what people are looking for. If you typed in how to get more views on YouTube, for example, a video called How to Get More Views on YouTube in 2021 in 2 minutes would come up. Make sure that the title you choose for your videos is both interesting and relevant. You might want to use the most popular word or phrase in your title, but don't do it. Use the search word in the description and answer the user's question in the title. Google knows, so you can trust us. The number of subscribers is going up. Subscribers can earn a lot of watch time in the first week after your video goes live. As much as possible should be done in the first week to improve how users feel and how engaged they are. If you post often, your followers will know when to look for new videos. Use playlists. Playlists that are specific, short, 4 to 6 videos, and broken down into subcategories can make the user experience and engagement much better. By sharing a link to a playlist instead of a single video, you can easily share a bunch of videos at once. 10. Keep an eye on your numbers. The only way to know if your YouTube SEO strategy is working is to keep an eye on your analytics. Metrics can help you see where your movies are doing well and where they might need some work. You can keep track of your progress with the different analytics data that YouTube gives you. You can keep an eye on the following analytics, which every YouTuber should be familiar with. The watch time is the total amount of time that people watched your movies. YouTube gives more weight to videos and channels that people watch for longer amounts of time in search results, since this is a great sign of how engaged people are with them. Impressions click-through rate. The impressions click-through rate is the number of people who watch your video after seeing it on their homepage, recommendation area, or trending section. Even though impression click-through rates tend to peak right after you post your video and then go down, they are still a very important metric to keep an eye on because they can help you improve your thumbnails. Card click-through rate. Cards are pre-made alerts that tell people watching your video what to do. By looking at the click-through rates for your cards, you can improve the CTAs, timing, duration, and placement of your cards. Unique viewers. The unique viewers are the estimated number of people who have watched your movies for a long time. With this measure, you can find out how many people are interested and how big your audience is. Traffic sources. The traffic sources report shows how people found your videos and which traffic sources get the most interaction. You can use this information to improve your video promotion plan by choosing where to share your content. You can find out which videos, regions, and time periods gained and lost subscribers by looking at YouTube's subscribers report. Using this information to find out what topics are popular with your current members will help you find new subscribers. By keeping track of these numbers over time, you can find out which movies get the most attention and what makes them successful. Keep an eye out for what makes these films different from others that don't do as well. You might notice patterns in the subject matter, format, length, or when they are posted.